there's a peculiar feeling that many of us carry, often in quiet moments when we pause to reflect on our lives. It's not a loud emotion like joy or sadness, but a subtle yearning, like a sigh we've been holding in. That feeling has a name. Liberosis is the longing to care less. It's not about apathy or indifference, but a desire to loosen the grip of all the things that demand our attention. Responsibilities, worries, expectations. They pile up, and we carry them because we feel we must. But every so often, there's this faint, wistful wish to just let it all go. To step back from the constant weight of should and must and simply exist. The word comes from the Dictionary of Obscure Sorrows, created by John Koenig. In describing Liberosis, Koenig paints a picture of our lives as adults, full of care and concern, contrasted with the freedom and lightness of childhood. When we were younger, we lived moment to moment, unburdened by the sense of obligation that seems to define adult life. The stakes were lower, or at least they felt that way. Decisions were simpler. Life was lighter. As we grow older, caring becomes a currency. We care because it's expected of us, care about our careers, our relationships, our futures. To care is to prove we're invested, that we're trying, that we're good people. But what happens when we care too much? When everything feels like it matters so deeply that we can't let any of it go? That's where Liberosis emerges, like a whisper in the back of your mind, asking, what if you didn't have to care so much? Liberosis isn't about abandoning responsibility. It's not about running away or refusing to engage with life. Instead, it's about recalibrating. It's about learning to care just enough about what truly matters and letting go of the rest. It's recognizing that we don't have to hold the entire world on our shoulders, that some things can be released, and the world will keep turning. This isn't an easy thing to do, especially in a culture that glorifies effort and achievement. We're taught that caring is synonymous with value. If you're not stressing about your job, are you even ambitious? If you're not worrying about your relationships, do you even care about the people in your life? To long for freedom from that pressure can feel indulgent, even selfish. But is it? Or is it simply human? There's a quiet truth in Liberosis. Life is fleeting. No matter how much we care, we can't control everything. Not everything will go according to plan, and that's okay. To embrace Liberosis is to embrace imperfection. It's to live more in the present, to let go of the constant need to optimize, achieve, or prove yourself. So, how do we practice Liberosis in a world that constantly pulls us toward overcaring? It starts small. Let yourself drop the ball on something unimportant. Say no to a responsibility that doesn't align with your values. Take a deep breath and remind yourself that not everything needs your full attention. This isn't about neglect or carelessness. It's about prioritization. It's about learning to care wisely, reserving your energy for the people, passions, and purposes that truly matter to you. In some ways, Liberosis is about trust. Trusting that the world won't fall apart if you let go of a few things. Trusting that life will carry on, even if you're not holding it all together. Trusting yourself to know what's worth holding on to and what's worth releasing. Liberosis doesn't mean giving up. It means finding balance. It means allowing yourself to step back and breathe, to feel lighter, even if just for a moment. It's a mindset of freedom, not from life itself, but from the unnecessary burdens we place on ourselves. We live in a world that often feels heavy, full of expectations, comparisons, and obligations. But within us, there's a quiet yearning for lightness, for ease, for a sense of weightlessness. That yearning is Liberosis, and maybe, just maybe, it's worth listening to. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Serena, and I share enchanting short stories and discuss topics that invite you to ponder the intricacies of human nature and reality. If you enjoy my content, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Hope to see you next time.